Welcome back everyone to our Total War Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD Byzantine campaign, or if I should say the Empire of Epirus, that became Byzantine Empire after we defeated the Latins, expelled them from Greece, defeated the Empire of Nicaea and the Seljuk Turks. But now we faced a new threat, probably more dangerous than before, in the Abbasid Caliphate. But the Abbasids have their own struggles, but we also have hostilities with the Ulus of Jachi, of Tului.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue. My
We could get a peace with the Abbasids, but they do not want one, I fear. We have taken much Abbasid land as of recently. And have expanded our dominions into what is Armenia and Georgia. However, it would be nice if we could take Mosul as well, and then maybe turn back, conquer a few more lands to the west. This army here, about to die. A bunch of rebel scum. We'll defeat these Epirus. And we'll have to return back here to crush another rebellion. We have several different sized forces, however. We have a lot of armies. Aleppo has bad public order. Otherwise, I could try to siege Mosul. How are we losing? We're losing a little bit of money, but that's fine. We'll be bleeding money for a while. The Abbasid War will be probably... Okay, so Venice is now in civil war.
I dislike begging, but we require it.
Getting on aggression with the Kingdom of Jerusalem. The Abbasid Caliphate has defeated a Trebizondian force. Venetian Familing Nobili. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Are you serious? We just lost the settlement. Out of nowhere. Akyinlu Confederacy just took our settlement. Oh my goodness. I think this guy is another emergent faction. Okay, first of all, I'm surrounded by rebellion. This army is rather poor. I can use this opportunity to take control of Armenia. If I can scout through and see that the coast is clear, That might not be a bad idea. Oh, actually they have several forces in Armenia. So they're really keen on defending that territory. I'm gonna have to siege this out again. Apparently. 3 more turns and this settlement should be finished. How much? Okay, the public order gets really bad if I don't put an army there. Are the Bulgars still at war with Venice? They are. Achaemenid Confederacy and the Abbasid Caliphate. The Ayyubid Sultanate's been pushed out of Egypt completely. For some reason, the Abbasids also own land over here. I don't know why. Why? But they just do. Ooh, I do need to fix these buildings up. I just took this settlement, so might just dismantle this. 6 turns? I'll have 6 turns. I will attack the Abbasid fleet. We can defeat the Abbasids by sea. Weaken the size of their forces.
Ready for orders. Your orders? Put your backs into it, you men. Yes. For the Lord our Father.
Don't get away, don't get away, don't. Okay, good, 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 good. Strike at them now. Now they're gonna have to re-recruit their units.
Your orders?
We just destroyed 2 Abbasid armies at sea. Alright. Now the Abbasids should be a lot. Yeah, they just lost 2 strength. These are probably their main armies. If only we weren't dealing with rebellion. Although actually, I could strike out at this settlement right over here. Bata. We can take Alania, then sweep down here into Lazica and the Kartli. While our other forces, once we deal with the rebellions, will take control of Armenia. And we'll let the Abbasids keep their punitive settlements down here and whatever. The Ayyubids actually still own this land. The Abbasids own this. They're allied with the Zengids, but the Zengids are not at war with us currently. I could actually just take the settlement actually without having to siege it right when I pressed it, so never mind about that. We'll have to occupy it for some... Maybe we should subjugate it, to be honest.
Ready for orders.
I'll just subjugate them.
I will be a patient audience for your speech. Sure that you come to deliver a profitable message.
I don't have to deal with the rebellion now. Might have been a wiser thing to do that earlier. Trade. Alright, we have a vassal. A new vassal. Alright, so Battle of Pontus Exunis. The 2 battles of Pontus Exunis result in a decisive Byzantine victory. Now we shall try to take Bata next. And I get my skill for my Emperor. And we could try to attack Mosul. It seems as if it's not really garrisoned, so... You know, I might just establish tributary states here.
This panel shows statistical information about the selected province. The right-hand section shows the elements affecting it.
Thought there was a button that you could make settlements your buffer state. I don't know why I can't do that here. But I might just do that here. Alright, I will release the Kingdom of Georgia as my buffer. So I have a vassal in the Akyunlu and the buffer
Let us talk and then enjoy good Roman wine when we
in the Kingdom of Georgia. Because public order, maintaining that is going to take a long period and frustrating period of time. I think I'll also try to use Georgia as a way to... I'm going to move this army up here, this army up here. We'll strike at these Abbasids. Meanwhile, I will try to siege Mosul. And we'll subjugate that, make him a vassal. Their vassal. I have one other kind of vassal. Okay, so these guys should send me tribute. End the turn. Alright, I'm gonna get attacked by a small... I'll flee... Okay. The Abbasids... Oh my goodness, they even have agents all the way in Jerusalem. I'm not gonna get a papal state with a non-aggression pact. I swear if these guys call a crusade on me... Okay, these guys do need to... Okay. Defeat for the Crusaders once again. They might come after me next. Because I am not a Catholic faction. Well, at least... These guys are going to try to take Aleppo. This army is going to be defeated. So this is their army, not much. I'll just... sack the settlement. Flee away. Rebel faction. I'll just destroy it. Wipe their army out. They have like 20 men against like 1,000 something. I just replenished though. I'm going to have to garrison this stinking settlement here. Aleppo. Okay, these guys have just gotten a disease. Okay, now the Abbasids are severely weakened from losing all of these battles. The settlement's pretty empty. Occupy. Bata. And then we'll probably take Lazica next.
To the settlement! We take this settlement! Ready for battle. As your campaign...
I'll get a non-aggression pact if you don't pay money. If I don't have to pay money. This Kingdom of Hungary is taken over again. Principality of Antioch has joined my war against the Abbasid Caliphate. I will send assistance to the siege. I might actually just release these guys as a buffer. Where'd my other army go? Oh, here. I had like 3 forces. I'll just send this force in to help. I'd rather have these buffers stayed so that I don't have to worry about we'll take the settlement. This time we'll actually occupy it. I could actually attack the settlement. Pretty garrisoned.
None will escape.
So we're advancing deep into Abbasid territory. We'll take Armenia and Kartli.
Ready for battle. Let them cower like kenneled dogs. Besieging the settlement.
Actually, it's not worth sieging that thing out. Never mind. I'll just see here. Alright, my army's not reinforcing in time. I need to pick up the pace a little. There we go, that should be better. This settlement will gonna have to fix these buildings. These guys are raiding, but it's not gonna do them any help. Let's see, if this settlement is garrisoned, I mean if it has an army, it doesn't. It actually doesn't. So we can take it next turn. No problem. Yes. One more governor in Alazica. Edict of public order. We might have to decrease the taxes a little, but it's fine. After this, I'll send 2 armies to take Tbilisi, and then the war should be concluded against these Abbasids. All in all, it's pretty successful. Not difficult like the one. The Seljuk war was so far more difficult than this war with the Abbasids, at least for the moment. Okay, they've sent an agent in, but that's the most they've mustered so far. It really went downhill for them after they lost their fleets. Oh yes, I forgot to trade with you guys. Aleppo has a rebellion imminent. We'll take Tbilisi as well.
Let them cower like kenneled dogs. Commander, hear us, Lord. Ready for battle.
Occupy.
At your command.
Send these guys to aid the siege over here. Send an agent this way. We will repair, demolish. As for here, we're going to start building. We will have to... Alright. I wish I could have just made these a client state at Aleppo. Someone's sieging that over there too. The Abbasids are really weak now. We will garrison Aleppo. Buildings are complete. And one more siege should do the trick. One more siege.
As long as our strength remains.
Get non-aggression pact with Venice to make sure they don't start anything up again like the Fourth Crusade.
There is much honor in accepting this offer.
I don't think so. Doesn't sound good. Just doesn't. They're going to try to meddle with their agents. I really hate it when this slows the turns down. And we should be set. Cappadocia rebellion. Rebellion where? What? Since when did these settlements rise up? Okay, we'll need to... Okay, the Mamluks have also declared war on the Abbasids, so the Abbasids are now surrounded. Take the last Abbasid settlement nearby. And that should be the end of the Abbasid Caliphate in this region. We've drove them out. We've driven them out. They still control some land down here, but maybe now they're willing to sue
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
for
If you
peace.
have something to say it like a civilized man.
Demand a lot of money. Nope. Speaking of which, I do need to get back to this settlement to put down this rebellion. Aleppo will fall to rebellion though. These guys should take it, should be able to deal with it. And we're just gonna construct some buildings, and then that should be the end of this episode.